What's up, y'all? Welcome back to 62 Beer Reviews. Today we're checking out a beer from Yazoo Brewing Company out of Nashville, Tennessee, local to me. This is their Future Nostalgia Volume 4. Checking out some wild and funky stuff today. Diving into our cellar, actually we're going to review a few from the cellar this week. Starting off with this one. So, Yazoo, Nashville, Tennessee. It says, Future Nostalgia is a series exploring unique and rare honey varieties from around the world. This one in particular is a golden ale brewed with buckwheat, Centennial hops, and Fireweed honey. Fermented with a single Nashville yeast strain. Never heard of Fireweed honey, but very cool. And then they pair it with Centennial hops, which I forgot. So excited to see how those hops come into play with a little sour ale. Love the label art, like the purple wax. Very cool. This is somewhere, I want to say around a year and a half old. Picked this up at the brewery. On one of their Funky Fridays, as they do. They do discounts every Friday for their wild stuff. Ooh, that looks really, really nice. Put a little bit more in. Looks like a glass of champagne. That's what that looks like right there. Really, really nice color to it. Yeah, nice 2 to 3 fingers of really, really nice, bubbly, creamy, like eggshell white colored head. Beer itself, yeah, it's got that almost like golden lemonade-y color to it. Very slightly unfiltered, really nice carbonation in the glass there. That beer looks really, really nice. So let's check out the aroma. Nice head retention on it too. Yeah, I see, they say, so golden ale and then fermented with some wild yeast. I definitely get golden ale. There's nice honey character, which pairs well. I guess that makes sense with the style and the fireweed honey. Lemon. Like you dropped some lemon peel in lemon juice. It almost has like this lemonade character, slightly candied. But yeah, tons of just like golden ale character. We just reviewed a golden ale from Sam Adams. I'm kind of getting that a little bit on the aroma with a slight funky, tart citrusiness. And then there is a nice bready malt character too. Doesn't smell like it's gonna be too funky. I could be wrong. We'll see how it tastes. But it smells really nice. So let's check it out. Cheers, y'all. Yeah, that's nice. That's really refreshing. It almost has this like reminds me of like a grisette. Again, this is like sour ales, wild ales. I haven't checked out a whole ton of varieties, but I've had a few grisettes, and this is just super refreshing, super easy drinking like that is, which reminds me, I don't know if they have the ABV on here. I'm not seeing it. If I see it, I'll put it in the title, as always, but yeah, no ABV. Yeah, this has some sweetness to it. And that it has some really nice malt character, which I guess just expecting from their Embrace the Funk series. You know, I was expecting something really funky, like that vinegar classic wild ale character. I'm not really getting that here. This has a ton of just like golden ale beer flavor to it. Just a little higher carbonation. Some sweetness. I'm assuming that's coming from the honey. I'm not getting like a ton of like this crazy, unique, you know, I don't know what fireweed honey is. I don't know if it's a lighter type of honey, but that's kind of what I'm getting from this. Lighter honey, some lemon juice. Really refreshing. Really dry on the finish. I mentioned the sweetness, which is like as soon as it hits your palate, but there's a super dry finish. Really good, really good. I don't know if they've come out, like I said, this is about a year and a half old. Don't know if they've come out with any more volumes since then. I am not sure. But if I see any more, I'll be picking them up. I'm gonna swirl this around, see if we get some goodies in here. See if it changed the aroma at all. Definitely a little more unfiltered, hazy-esque on the appearance there. Yeah, not a ton. Didn't change it a ton on the aroma. I almost prefer it before I poured the goodies in there. I think it just overall just made it a little juicier, like juicy lemon. Solid beer. Another solid beer from Yazoo. One of Nashville's oldest breweries, one of my favorite tap rooms we have here. It is a little bit out of the ways for me. It's up in Madison, but I highly recommend going checking out, especially around this time of year in the spring. Got to be beautiful up there if you get a nice day out. So highly recommend it. If anyone's had this one, please let me know down in the comments. I don't know, I'm sure it was a very small batch, as are the others. Highly recommend checking out their Embrace the Funk series. Really cool stuff. They've done some awesome collabs with, like Russian River, I want to say like Allagash, and just a ton of just hyped wild ale breweries out there, which is really cool to see. So highly recommend checking out Yazoo. If you've had this one, let me know down in the comments. I almost forgot the rating. Did it again. I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go 4.1. I want just a little bit more from it. Because it is, I feel like I use this phrase a lot, but it is a little bit one-dimensional. I wish it just hung around on the palate a little bit more, and I wish I just got more of that like tart, funky character from it. But really solid. So again, let me know if you've had it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.